Hi everyone, welcome back to our Insulin Resistance series. I'm Christy from Christy Lee Holistic Health, and if you've caught the first two videos, you know we're breaking down this silent health saboteur. In video 1, we covered the fundamentals, what insulin resistance is and how it messes with your blood sugar. Video 2 was all about testing and diagnosis, how to spot it early through symptoms and key blood work. Now in video 3, we're getting to the root, the causes of insulin resistance. Understanding why it happens is key to prevention and reversal. It's not just one thing. It's a mix of lifestyle, genetics, and other factors that team up against your body's insulin response. By the end, you'll see how everyday choices play a huge role and get a teaser on turning things around with diet in the next video. Let's unpack this. Your health journey starts with awareness. First, a quick recap. Insulin resistance is when your cells, mainly in muscles, fat, and liver, stop responding well to insulin, the hormone that shuttles glucose from your blood into cells for energy. This leads to higher blood sugar and more insulin production, creating a vicious cycle. But what sparks this? Researchers point to a combo of modifiable and non-modifiable factors. Let's break it down into categories, starting with lifestyle factors. These are the big ones we can control. Top of the list, excess body fat, especially visceral fat around your organs. Scientists believe obesity, particularly belly fat, is a primary driver. Why? Fat cells release inflammatory chemicals that interfere with insulin signaling. Studies show that even a 5 to 10% weight gain can spike resistance, while losing it improves sensitivity. In the US, where 1 in 3 adults has metabolic syndrome linked to this, it is a massive issue. Next, a sedentary lifestyle. If you're glued to your desk or couch, your muscles aren't using glucose efficiently. Physical inactivity reduces the number of glucose transporters in cells, making them less responsive to insulin. One study found that just a week of bed rest can induce resistance in healthy people. On the flip side, regular exercise like walking or strength training boosts these transporters and clears fat from muscles. Diet plays a starring role too. A heavy menu in processed foods, refined carbs, sugars, and saturated fats flood your system with glucose and fats that build up in cells. This intramyocellular lipid, fat inside muscle cells, blocks insulin's action. Think sodas, fast food, white bread. They spike blood sugar fast, leading to chronic high insulin, which desensitizes cells over time. Conversely, diets rich in fiber, whole grains, and healthy fats protect against this. Now, genetics and family history. You can't change your DNA, but knowing it helps. If your parents or siblings have type 2 diabetes, your risk jumps. Genes like those for insulin receptors or fat metabolism can predispose you. Rare conditions like type A insulin resistance syndrome stems from mutations in the INSR gene, causing severe resistance from birth. Even common variants combined with lifestyle amplify the odds. Research shows genetic factors account for up to 50% of variability in insulin sensitivity. Age is another non-modifiable factor. As we hit 35 or older, natural changes like muscle loss and hormonal shifts reduce insulin efficiency. By 45, risk increases, especially if combined with weight gain. Ethnicity matters too. African, Latino, and Native American ancestries show higher prevalence due to genetic and environmental interplay. Then there are other contributors. Inflammation from chronic stress or infections revs up cytokines that disrupt insulin pathways. Stress hormones like cortisol raise blood sugar, worsening resistance. Medical conditions like PCOS, fatty liver disease, sleep apnea, or Cushing's syndrome accelerate it by altering hormones or fat storage. Even medications, steroids, antipsychotics, or HIV drugs can trigger temporary or long-term resistance. Emerging research highlights gut health. An imbalanced microbiome from poor diet can promote inflammation and lipid changes leading to resistance. And for those with type 1 diabetes, chronic high blood glucose and insulin therapy itself can induce resistance over time. See how all these interconnect? Overnutrition leads to fat accumulation, which sparks inflammation, all amplified by genes or age. It's a web, not a single thread. In my experience helping clients, addressing lifestyle first often uncovers hidden genetic risks, like a family history popping up during checkups. But here's hope. Many causes are reversible. Studies from Yale show that reducing ectopic fat in liver and muscles via diet and exercise reverse resistance. The Diabetes Prevention Program found lifestyle changes cut progression by 58% in at-risk folks. In video 4, we'll dive into the insulin resistance diet, specific foods and strategies to combat these causes head-on. For now, reflect. Which causes resonate with your life? Jot them down. Wrapping up, insulin resistance stems from obesity, inactivity, poor diet, genetics, age, inflammation, and more. But knowledge empowers change. If this sparks questions, drop a comment. What's one cause you're tackling? Like, subscribe, and share to help others. Thanks for watching. Stay empowered.